All right, what's up, guys? As you can see, well, you can sort of see, I have the Don Mares in the Granville now. The pickguard is still off because I'm still kind of fine-tuning the pickup heights. I think I've got it in a pretty sweet spot, but just in case I want to tweak it a little bit in the next couple of days, I'm leaving it off for now because my neck pickup is mounted to the body, and I have to take the guard off to adjust the height. So, praise God. Everything kind of went in without any real difficulty. I didn't have any bad solder joints that I needed to go back and check. I didn't fry any of my pots. And I didn't even burn myself with the tip of the soldering iron. I did burn myself a little bit picking up a hot piece of solder that fell on my body here. And thankfully didn't really seem to mar the finish. Although this thing's got its share of dings now. So the pickups are in. I have the same, everything's the same as yesterday. I even have the same strings and the same Tortex jazz pick. I did have, the high E string did break while I was tuning up. It tuned up to pitch, it was fine, but then it kept going flat, which should have been kind of a telltale sign that it was on its way out. And I kept having to tune it up a little bit, and it finally just gave up the ghost. So I do have a new high E string on here. I left the old strings on for all the rest. Just so they won't color the sound of the test too much. It's not a super empirical test because I'm not mic'd up and going into a DAW. This is simply an ambient room test. So first thing we're going to do, like yesterday, we're going to go through the Henriksen. I'm going to do a clean test, an overdrive test, and then we're going to switch over to the Champ. Overdrive is going to be courtesy of the Wampler Tumnus mini pedal. I didn't mention that yesterday, but that's the same as yesterday also. Otherwise, no other effects. Here we go. we're going to switch over to the Champ now. Just like yesterday, volume is on 6. We're going into input 1. Wow. All right, so a couple of flub notes in there. I apologize for that. I did multiple takes of some of these, so hopefully most of the bad stuff will be edited out. But yeah, I'm so excited I can hardly play. These things sound, I don't know if it's coming through there, but these things sound fantastic. And I know it's hard to discern a significant difference from one day to the next, like I'm doing here. But just my initial impressions of these pickups is they're very sweet. They're very musical. Obviously, the neck pickup that I had, the bootstrap, was highly overwound. It was like 9K. This is like, what, 6.7K, I think. So pretty significant output difference, much warmer pickup. So that not only colors the neck position, but the two combination, the series and parallel positions as well. And I just feel like this is, with these pickups, overall, in all positions, the guitar is much livelier, much spankier. I mean, even in this parallel position, it's got that real Hot Rod Lincoln sound. Yeah, I can't play it right now. I haven't practiced that in a couple of years, but it's just got a real spanky sound, even in the positions where the neck pickup is in play. And that's really impressive. You know, I really love these pickups. I was trying to keep my expectations low because the bridge is similar to a bridge I have in the Diegocaster, output-wise, I think. Maybe a little lower output. And so I didn't know if it was going to sound too familiar, but they definitely, they're not too bright, but they're not too fat either. They're not too punchy. I've used a lot of overwound tele pickups, and the bridge pickups, when they get into the higher ones, they tend to get thicker and more mid-rangey sounding, more punchy, which is cool, but you lose some of that twang. And I feel like this is just right on the cusp of where, you know, it's starting, that some of that punchiness is starting to creep in, which really gives it a little spank, but it still has the tele twang, you know. And then the neck pickup is just, I mean, it's beautiful. I've got, by the way, the volume and tone were wide open for all of these combinations. Some of these positions would sound great for, let's turn the overdrive off. That's a little more Gretchy sounding, but that's not a bad jazz sound right there. It's a little thicker, more like a P90 or a humbucker. It's just beautiful. Don, nice work, man. If you see this video, I want to apologize to you that my playing doesn't do your pickups justice. Maybe I can do some additional demos where maybe I play something a little better. But just really well done. Thank you so much. It was worth waiting a year for these. And there's our Florida thunderstorm. I was hoping it wouldn't interrupt the video, but it was worth waiting a year for these. Thank you so much. I'm really, really excited to do some more demos and play some more with these. I think they're going to get me even more excited about this guitar than I've been in a very long time. So thank you for that. And thank you guys for checking in. Let me know what you think of this video. It's a little bit boring. The last one was a little bit boring too, but sometimes those are the best videos for comparing one set of pickups to another. I'll try to do another demo with just these where I demonstrate some different musical styles or pieces of some songs or something like that, so you can hear them in more of a exciting format. But I tried to keep things simple, number one, so I don't screw it up, being so out of practice, but number two, so you'd have something fairly consistent to compare from one video to the next. Like I said, I don't have the capability to edit videos together, and this would be crazy long if I did. So just open this video and yesterday's video in two separate tabs and go through each little section, one against the other, so you can really hear the differences. Maybe use some headphones. And let me know what you guys think down below. And I'd like to know if any of you out there, just like I mentioned in the last video, if any of you guys are from the Telecaster forum, or you're just players that have Don Mare pickups in your guitars, leave a comment down below so people who don't know about him can hear his reputation from someone other than me. And let me know if you do have some Mares in one of your teles, which set you have, and why you picked them, why you like them. I'd love to hear about that. I'm so stoked. Don just went above and beyond for me in so many ways, and I'm super, super excited about this. I gotta run, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll have more soon. See ya.